Personal story segment tonight, Satan. Yes, the devil himself. ABC's Nightline been investigating Lucifer seriously. And we'll present the debate tonight, Thursday at 11:35 Eastern Time. With us now, Nightline correspondent Dan Harris. So I understand you got a bunch of people together. And what was the most impressive thing you heard in the debate?
Well, I'll tell you, this by no means was an investigation whatsoever. It was a debate about does Satan exist, which is a fascinating theological discussion. Because once you start asking questions about whether a loving God would create a Satan figure, that opens the door to questions about good and evil, human nature, the nature of God, et cetera, et cetera. For me, the most fascinating thing was to sit in a room of more than 1,000 people, people who have incredibly diverse point of view, theologically, morally, ethically, and to have a discussion about gut core issues and to have it be civil.
Okay. I did about 15 years ago an investigation of exorcisms out of Rome. Mm-hmm. Okay. And the Vatican to this day has priests that keep it very quiet because it can be exploited in hysteria. They have priests that go in and to people who have unexplained maladies, much like the movie. You know, unexplained this, that, and the other thing. Did you get into any of that stuff?
One of the guys on the panel is this guy. His name is Bishop Carlton Pearson. He is a former fundamentalist preacher. He used to cast demons out of people for a living. He had a change of heart, that if you externalize all of our evil tendencies, as opposed to looking inside for what may be wrong about us, you can set up a straw man.
Well, you can. I mean, you can make an excuse that, oh, it's not my fault. I was possessed by a demon on Tuesday, and that's why I did X, Y, and Z. But the real struggle in life is free will. You know, what you're going to choose to do, and that's why it's an interesting discussion.
Bullies wouldn't know how to do it.
That's right. We get rid of the instigator rule.
Oh, well, can I go on that one? Can I talk about that one? All right. You were going to ask me, the commissioner. I'd like to get a hold of the guy that put in the instigator rule. What happens there is, during a fight, you get the extra, you can get thrown out of the game. The fans love the fight. The players love the fight. The people go nuts on the fight. And I have to laugh. And I hate to get NBC heck and everything. But I'm told the reason they cut it down because they wanted USA people to watch it. Family, can you believe that? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. US, NASCAR, where there's crashes, football, kill the quarterback, ultimate fighting. Who's kidding who? They go that way,
That's what I said. It's the most honorable part of hockey that's been there from day one. Any other part of the game is great, but the most honorable, honest part of hockey has been fighting from day one. Kelly Chase.